Ladies and gentlemen, by way of South Boston, give it up for Hussein Elsadek. And fighting out of the blue corner, he's wearing the black trunks with the gold trim, weighing in at 153 pounds. He represents Crom Physical Culture with a record of 2 wins, 2 losses. Ladies and gentlemen, from Rockaway, New York, Jefferson, Palma.
Guys, listen to my commands at all time. Defend yourself at all time. This is a Muay Thai, modified Muay Thai fight. Any questions? Shake hands, come out fighting.
This is Friday Night Fights, brought to you by Mohegan Sun Resort and Casino. An amateur bout about to get underway in the ranks of Muay Thai. Jefferson Palma, wearing the blue shin pads and blue gloves, takes on Hussein Elsadek, wearing all red. Palma representing Crom Physical Culture in Rockaway Beach. Chris Romulo back to work in the blue corner. Hussein Elsadek out of Broadway Muay Thai in Boston. He trains under Nick Drummond.
Nick Drummond, really good coach out of Boston. Most of his fighters are going to have a much more traditional style and pace to what they're doing, but they're all going to have really good technique.
And a decisive height advantage on display for Elsadek. He is 6'1", Palma just 5'7".
Yeah, we're going to see how this goes. I've seen Palma fight a couple of times. He's much more hand heavy, so he's going to have to really get inside in order to let his hands go.
Two fighters locked up against the ropes. Laszlo Uwe will step in and separate them. The two fighters showing some sportsmanship and touching gloves. Both men enter the fight this evening at 2-2 in their amateur careers. Ariel Agami ringside at the Broad Street Ballroom with Primo Bellarosa celebrating a birthday tonight and getting set for a big night of action in July. And he leads Super Elvis Gashi into Glory 43, which will be held at the theater at Madison Square Garden, but he takes some time out tonight to help us out at the Broad Street Ballroom.
Really happy to be here, Ariel. Thank you.
Happy to have you and your great experience in the ring and in the corner as we see a pair of amateurs going at it. Elsadek wearing the red, Jefferson Palma in the blue.
You can see Palma keeps his left hand pretty low. If Elsadek picks up on it, he's going to throw a high right kick.
Elsadek keeps Palma away as round 1 winds down and comes to a close, and you can see the strategy there with the big height advantage enjoyed by Elsadek. It's Palma coming forward and just trying to crowd the taller man, not let him get extension.
Yeah, very close round. I think, you know, we're looking at a puncher versus a kicker right now, you know? Again, it's going to go to the judges. We'll see what they saw more of. Did they see the punches or did they see the kicks?
Taking a look at the red corner of Hussein Elsadek, a native of Cairo, Egypt, the capital of Egypt, set right on the Nile River. He makes his first appearance on Friday Night Fights, led by Nick Drummond and the team from Broadway Muay Thai. On the other side is Jefferson Palma, fighting out of Crom Physical Culture in Rockaway Beach. And he trains under the great Chris Romulo, of course. Friday Night Fights brought to you by Mohegan Sun Resort and Casino, as well as Budweiser, the king of beers, Lucky Strike, the Brooklyn Athletic Club, Fairtex, the Tourism Authority of Thailand, Fitness NYC, and the Scratch DJ Academy. Round 2 set to begin. We're scheduled for 3. And here we go.
Elsadek looks very calm, just looking to have a really nice pace. Nice body kick and then a nice check on the return kick.
Reaching for an inside leg kick as well. Both fighters looking for their 3rd amateur victories respectively. Both men at 2-2 coming in.
Palma with the overhand right. I think that's really going to be the deciding factor here. Can Palma get that right hand going over the top, or can Elsadek keep the kicks going?
It's a 155-pound battle. So two middleweights locking up, and Palmer, as he tried to lock up Elsadek in the clinch, he basically lifted him back about 3 feet into the corner. Stockier guy, a lot more maybe meat on him for a 5'7" fighter as opposed to the longer, leaner Elsadek.
Yeah, you could tell. Oh, a spinning back fist by Elsadek. Both landed. He went one direction and then the other. Very nice low kick. Nice setup on it with a quick jab.
And he loads up on a body kick as well, and looked like Palma's feeling that.
That definitely had an effect, Ariel.
Maybe the best blow of the fight for either man so far.
I think you might be right there. You can tell he's starting to wear him down. Elsadek's starting to wear him down. He just hit him with a jab, nice 1-2, and there it comes again.
But Palma taking it right to his man, absorbing the punishment to the body, but he keeps coming forward.
Good knees. If Elsadek could get into a good high clinch on Palma, I think he can just take this fight straight out. Midsection of Palma looking kind of red.
Palma just 18 years of age. Elsadek is 22. Palma using that low center of gravity to force Elsadek back towards the ropes, but Laszlo Uve steps in. Final 10 seconds of round 2.
Palma obviously the stronger of the two fighters. You can see that each time they get into the clinch.
Elsadek stuck a left hand in, but Palma rages forward as the bell sounds.
Good swordsmanship by Palma there. Might have thrown a punch or two after the bell, but he was in a flurry and he immediately apologized.
Unlike in football where you're taught to play through the whistle, in combat sports you must stop at the bell.
Absolutely.
So Elsadek with a really nice left-legged body kick that seemed to take the wind out of Palma momentarily in round number 2, but Palma recovered nicely.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and was able to regain his footing. We head towards round 3 of a scheduled 3. Jefferson Palma and Hussein Elsadek, both men at 2-2 in the amateur ranks, coming in to tonight's latest edition of Friday Night Fights, brought to you by Mohegan Sun Resort and Casino, the longest running Muay Thai series in North America.
I got Elsadek up 2-0 right now. Palma's not getting beat up, but he's getting edged out in each round. I think right now he's really just got to kind of turn it into a brawl.
Elsadek with a combination there, capped off by a Superman punch, and Palma trying to turn it into a wrestling match just a bit once Elsadek came into his neighborhood. Two men tied up in the neutral corner. Palma able to land some leather. Timeout called by Laszlo Uve.
Palma saying he got hit with an elbow in that last exchange.
And a little bit of an equipment malfunction here. The Prajad of Hussein Elsadek coming loose. And Nick Drum is just going to take it off altogether. Additional Thai gear being worn by Elsadek. And now he's down one as we're back underway. Elsadek wearing all red. Palma in the blue shin pads, black and gold trunks.
Yeah, you can see Palma really trying to push the action here. There's some urgency in what he's doing.
Palma has Elsadek off balance. He's crowding him.
Palma landed a nice left hook there in that exchange.
Elsadek
he's got him hurt.
Taking some punishment here. Laszlo Uve is going to step in. And a standing 8 for Elsadek. Crucial moment here in round number 3.
Palma's got less than a minute. He needs to get right on Elsadek and try to get a stoppage.
Laszlo Uve determines that Elsadek can continue.
Palma knows it. You can see it, the way he's moving forward. He knows he's got to get on this.
Overcoming the height disadvantage. Again, Elsadek off balance.
Yeah. Elsadek trying to do the right thing and try to get a clinch and slow this tornado down.
Final 10 seconds of the fight. Both men in survival mode right now. And there is the bell. Back and forth we go. Hussein Elsadek and Jefferson Palma go the distance.
Great push by Palma. Unfortunately, it just turned out to be too little too late. He knew he was behind and he really tried to take that fight.
Well, if that fight ends up being a 10-8, if that round ends up being a 10-8,
we might have a draw on our
might
hands.
have a draw, or perhaps the judges saw one of the earlier 2 rounds going Palma's way. We shall see, and that always is the risk.
Absolutely.
When you cannot bring a stop to the fight early, you put it in the hands of 3 neutral parties.
Yeah.
And the result is in their hands.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think we're looking at, with that 10-8 round, we're looking at a draw. At least I would be. Luckily, I'm not judging. I'm sitting here with you.
Well, we're happy to have you, Primo. First time as a broadcaster on Friday Night Fights. Of course, the great head coach from Vision Quest Muay Thai, part of the Westchester Fight Club, and 50-plus fights under his belt. Back in the day in both Muay Thai and MMA, 7-time champion. Now he brings his expertise to the broadcast table as we check out the post-fight festivities between Hussein Elsadek and Jefferson Palma. The decision is in. Will it be Palma or will it be Elsadek? Connor Hall collecting the tallies right now.
You can see some emotion on Palma's face. I think he knows that he lost the fight, or at best he got a draw. What a great fight, though, he put on.
Strong push towards the end from Jefferson Palma out of the Crom Physical Culture Gym. Here's Connor Hall.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we do have a winner by unanimous decision. And it has been decided in favor of Rockaway's own Jefferson Palma.
So that big 3rd round from Jefferson Palma, a 10-8 most likely on all 3 judges' scorecards, Primo. That ends up being the deciding factor. He scores a unanimous decision victory over Hussein Elsadek.
Yeah, not the way I would have saw it, but first round was a close round. Judges, in my estimation, judges saw the first round of Palma, but the kid really worked hard.
So Jefferson Palma battles his way to a unanimous decision win. He's now 3-2, and you are watching Friday Night Fights.